makes a happy partnership?
Oh.
Yeah. Back in the day, well, there were different reasons why men and women would get married. They're different than they are today. Um, and, back then it was, you want to combine tribes, or you want to combine families, or you want to preserve the gold, or you want to get more cows, on your field, or more goats. And then you would gather up the families and they would marry the children, right? To to grow
Yeah, to
and to be
keep that.
safe, right? Uh, uh, yeah. Nowadays, everybody can get everything they need, and uh, we don't need to have more goats. Well, maybe somebody needs more goats. I don't know. I guess to each his own, right? Uh, you do? Okay. Okay. Well, Aaliyah does. There you go. So anybody out there have lots of goats?
Donkeys.
Please reach out to Aaliyah. Donkeys, exactly. We need donkeys. Yes. And it's interesting because if we observe the partnerships right now and how mm, mm, the communication and the structure that it is within the marriage or the dating or anything, it still has the rules and the applications of those times, which was like 70 years ago. Yes, that the wife needs to cook and clean and gather clean the house, right? Uh, and it's like a social, what needs to be done by the woman, and then for the man, okay, he has to go to work, he has to provide, he has to produce, he has to make the money, and somehow that was valuable then because of how the world worked, and now it's not the same. The world is not the same, and so these tools are not really working anymore. And how we know this is just we look at the rate of people separating, getting divorced, um, unhappy marriages, people staying together and don't want to be together, uh, just because of the social program, the social conditioning. But we
But wait,
but wait, but wait. Found a way, yes, through um, How to Talk to Men, How to Talk to Men book, The Geisha and the Gorilla by Mia Sage, which really tells all the secrets of communication between men and women. And it makes everybody right. And it allows the women and men to find that structure that works for them specifically. So for everybody is different. And so for us, what our happiness is when it comes to partnerships, and maybe we can share a little bit about that today. And then for the viewers out there, if you're looking to create more harmony in your relationships, please get the book. Okay. That's would be a good beginning.
Yes.
so in a way, as you're speaking it out, I'm thinking what actually happens is this family structures are changing, right? So now the woman is also working, both at the same time working, but the communication or language stayed the same. It's almost like, we have new phones that are coming out all the time, but the plug is still the same. So you can't really charge it up because it's a different phone, it's a different model, it's a different thing. And what Mia is doing is she's providing us with that new language, the adjusted language, to be able to communicate with each other and create the family systems the way that makes us happy, not the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't see that before. Could you see the birds flying around?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Light bulbs. Bring, bring,
Mm. That's very, like when you said that, what I find out in that book, I realized that nobody teach us that language. Nobody teach the, yes, we knew that we have to get married, we have to have kids, we have to have husband, but what to do with this man, what to do with these kids, nobody teaching, because that's like, yes, we know what to do and probably what we can learn from nature or what we see, what we saw before from our family, but let's say not everybody was happy, and that's the way we just knew that it's okay, but it's not. Like from the outside, when you see the family, they all look happy for, like, oh, they're happy, they have house, they have whatever car, kids, they are together, they're going vacation, but inside, when if you will just go deeper and talk to a woman, she's not happy, she's not happy, but for some reason, so many reasons, like a woman will stay in a family for 10 years, 15, 20 years, because something, you know, that reason, right? Or kids is very, they are very young, or what if I will find someone, or who will be with me with 2 kids, 3 kids, what I will do. This is just, oh, it's okay with me. So it's all about my kids, all about my husband, all about what the neighbor will tell me, or my mom, or my relatives. So that is what keeping and unhappy. So that's why it's like, when what I start seeing, you can be happy in a different type of relationship. That's what everybody have, like you, me, like all of us, we are totally different structure, but everybody happy in their way, and that's fine. So that's really interesting, and that book really helps to see that communication, how you can create that in your life, not like everybody has, but my way and happy way.
Yeah, I love that. I love it the way you broke it down, Gazelle. You're amazing. You know that, right? Like the way
Yeah.
you see family systems. There's so much depth, and when you're speaking about it, like you really see. You know? I don't know if you know how deep
No,
you're.
I better do know.
Better that you don't know. Exactly, exactly. Better that you don't know. But it's amazing just how aware you are, and how you sense the family systems, and how you can structure that just with one sentence, one comment.
Did I did?
Yeah, you're always doing it. You're always doing it
Yes.
without noticing. Yes. Very, very wise. Are you going to write a book?
Sure.
Okay, good.
I
You need
will.
to. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
I would
good
like to
work.
write a book about like stories, relate like
Yeah.
different type of stories, and just show. Okay, I will not tell where.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Keep
They'll have to, get
read.
it and read it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know, let's share maybe what works and what doesn't work for us.
I like the story when Aliyah, you shared before in the previous video about if your girls miss you or not. So that's really was amazing. Like how you just saw and just showing in that moment how like, okay.
Well, it started out with they were here for Christmas holidays. So, well, the background is at this moment, I live separately from my children and my man, and they come over here for the holidays, and we're spending some time. And somebody else came over, and they were asking my kids who were sitting next to me, well, don't you guys miss your mom? And I was like, no, of course not. They don't care. Like they have fun. They have amazing lives and stuff. And then my daughter was like, yeah, right. Have you seen the shape of the house? So messy. I was like, wait a minute. So you want mom or you want the house sitter and cleaner and homemaker? I was like, she's like, Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's not.
That was good.
Already like the conditions, right, of others coming out, and like, and the child opens her mouth and the things that are not even hers are coming out of her mouth, and she's so convinced that this is her speaking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but she would never come up with that on her own.
No.
She wouldn't even notice it probably.
I don't even think she realized what she said until
Yeah.
I started laughing about it, because I turned around, I was like, wait, well, so you want me to come home and clean the house? Is that what it is? Like,
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you need.
But then I had a conversation with her. So she's 12 and the other one is 7, the girls. My son is older. And, I had a conversation with them and I said, will you guys miss me? And they're like, yeah, yes, we want
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Will
So-
you miss me? Yeah, maybe one day.
Not really.
Love it.
The thing is that it's like so true because they actually don't. They have a
Mhm.
great time. I talk to them. I make sure they have everything they need and so on. But then others will tell them. So we have this conversation, and I said, well, let's take into example 2 princesses. We have Cinderella and we have Moana. Cinderella married a man. She built a house. It's a castle. She loves it. She's got the carriage. She has kids, probably doing homework with them. They're probably going to private school, playing golf lessons and stuff like that. So that's
Cinderella.
Cinderella. Right.
I love your tone. Yeah, just exactly the life you want.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
and then Moana, make waves, make waves. Moana is brand new. The village of new is all we need.
And now
Right, and so Moana, what she did is she went and faced the danger, faced the giants, found the demigod with a hook, and saved the world. Saved the heart of Te Fiti, which is the world, right? The Earth, Mother Earth. And I said, well, now she's gonna have kids. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna build a hut and do homework with them and take them to baseball practices? Or do you think they're like, no, Moana would never do that. She saved them so they can be voyagers going from one place to another. And I said, and that makes her happy? Absolutely. Is Cinderella happy in her life? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So with that being said, who's your mama? They said, Moana.
Moana is my mama.
Moana. So there's a song, I am Moana. So I sing to them, I am your mama. And so they kind of saw the distinction there, the difference. And then they said, and I said, where do you think that Moana's kids will be? They said, oh, probably traveling with her. And I said, there you go. And then we talked about a little bit about the partnership that I have with my man. And I said, look, he wants more of a Cinderella type of life. Cinderella's
He
man.
wants to be a Cinderella.
Whoops.
Wow.
Don't listen.
Cinderella's
like,
husband.
He wants a house. He wants that comfort of coming to the house, having a yard, doing things together with the family, and cleaning up the yard.
I noticed that tone again.
And, would it be fair if he asked me to live that life and be miserable? Absolutely not fair. So he gives me all of the freedom to be where I am. Now, would it be fair if I took him on this crazy journey from one state to another, from one house to another? It would drive him crazy. It would he would be like, So there he gave me freedom. I gave him freedom. And so they're like, huh, I see. And then they're like, well, do you plan on breaking up or something? Because if you do, we don't want to choose where we live. And I was like, whoa, that's not the plan. But if it is, then you can always choose wherever you want to be, whenever you want to be there. They're like, oh, great, deal. Can we go eat now?
And the story's over. Yeah, that's really interesting. Good.
That's amazing. Yeah, great
You're a
stuff.
master, yeah. Alia, you are the master how to give like not explaining, but just giving the stories.
Like the
Like,
metaphors.
yeah, metaphor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go
I
on.
learned I learned from the best.
Good.
Yes.
These are my flirty eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
they get it easier when it's in the form of a fairy tale, a story, right? Then instead of me explaining to them that I still love them, they know it. They
Yeah.
know it. And I remember a while back I was talking to my little one because she's the only one who still like once in a while cries because it's supposed to be, she's supposed to cry. Like, and I said, I miss you so much. And
Oh,
she's
she's
like drama.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you only miss me because you think that because I'm physically not there, I'm not there, but I'm always in your heart. And so the moment I said that, she's like, oh yeah, just like Moana, like in the heart. And that made me cry.
Oh, of course it did.
It was sweet.
Sweet. It's a sweet, sweet tears. Yeah. Sweet tears of joy.
Is it a conventional family system? It's not. Are we both happy? We are. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But it works for us the way it is. And maybe in the next 3 months, it's going to be different,
Yay, Leah! Yay, really, for living your dream and living your life and teaching your children, girls, and how to, go for who you are. Really find what makes you happy and then do that. And it's okay. And then we're all still connected and it doesn't mean anything.
Mhm.
You know, we still love each other. I love
Right.
that. I love
Absolutely.
that. Yes, yes. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And Gazala,
I was just thinking, maybe not the story, but the way how we live, we are just showing our kids how they can live. Like it's not like everybody lives this way. You can live your own, like you said. This is like example. This is really very how to say, show how, not tell what how you can do it, because for us, like we have some program in our head, right? It's not easy to clean it or erase it, but at least by making that step, like not it's not easy, it's very brave actually. We all of us, what we do, like it's very brave, like breaking the rules. Oh, I like that.
makes her
Breaking the rule.
happy.
Yeah. Yes, and like what will people will think about, yeah, like what, it's not right, but at the same time, like okay, I just try to give this chance, like if she something of many thing I don't like when my daughter she does, but then I say why I don't like it, because I didn't allow myself to do that, so I will allow her, like okay, whatever, because sometimes like, oh, drama, really, why, and then just because, why not, why you have to just understand why, it's just this is her choice and that's fine. It's really interesting, yeah. And because my stories are just very short, we don't have much time, but when I send my daughter to my country for a couple of years, like how people were saying, what kind of mother are you, how you can send your daughter, she's just 10, she was 10 I think, yeah, 10, and how come, so you don't need any family, you're just thinking about yourself. I say yes. Yeah, and actually that's this, I think the same, it was like a Moana, just going and trying some different place and try something new, different city. Like I just moved from New York to Houston and just try how it will work. And for me as alone, it was much easier, so it works or not, but for me, I know myself, right? um I can sleep on somebody's couch, or I can like find the way how I can survive. We are not living in a forest or something.
Yeah.
So nobody will be outside, okay, out like on the street. But that give me that chance gave me I mean, that's chance to see different way how I can be by myself, so I can handle it or not. And actually for her was very good experience to be in my country, to learn my culture. So now actually she's more appreciative for that she was born in America, that's how much opportunity she has more than other people in the world.
Oh, yeah.
So now she just missing, she want to go back there, she has a lot of friends there. It's not like the end of the world, because before it was like, yes, mommy, you left me, how come you, I'm like here like drama queen also, how come you like left me and you don't love me or something. But now she when she like growing, she understand that it's totally, I did it not because of I don't love her, but I just give a chance. Everybody, myself first, of course. So that's my story.
I did it my way. That's what I can hear. And
Anyway,
I turn everything to song. I don't know what is
for some reason, right?
Yeah.
Time for a
I
song.
know. Yeah. I love it. You know, the other day I noticed it that we are like walking programs.
Walk.
Like, yeah, we're just a set of programs. That's all we are. And when we open our mouth, something comes out and it's not ours. We're just not even aware. Yeah, who said that? Exactly. I was standing outside right next to the house. I was talking to my man, and he was talking to me, and he was raising his voice a little bit because he was really excited about what he was sharing. And suddenly I say, shh, you know, because we're standing right next to the house. And like, I didn't want to wake up the neighbors, right? I don't remember what time it was, but it was like 10 or 11 p.m. And then when I said it, I noticed his face went like, and but I noticed it, but I didn't notice it. And then he went on to quietly speak about what he was saying. But because he was so excited, he started to raise his voice again. And it was like, and I'm like, shh. And then I saw it. I said, who said that? Like, what made me right now open my mouth and say shh to a person who's super excited to share what they want to share? And I just come out and say, like who made me do that?
That's
Wow.
snake, right?
It wasn't me, right? Somebody told me one day that you have to speak lower and the neighbors will hear, and you wake up the neighbors. So now you have to shush and you have to say shh. Like, like that's not mine. Go away. I was like, my man, continue, please. Speak as loud as you want.
That's so
So, there you have it. Well, congratulations to us ladies for for finding a better, more fitting structure for our partnerships and our families, and doing things against the form, you know, creating our own form that really serves everybody in the family. You
innovation.
innovation. There we go. Comes from Russia, by the way, you know, all
Actually,
of
yeah,
this.
we're creating innovation and relationship by
Yeah,
that.
we are. So thank you all for being here, for sharing, and thank you everyone who's listening. Again, please buy the book, How to Talk to Men, The Geisha and the Gorilla by Mia Sage. And we will see everybody next time.
Thank you
Yes.
for reading.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Bye bye, everyone.